Hey everyone, I have something really interesting here for you today. So I found this Legend of Zelda Wind Waker browser game that you can play on pretty much any browser and even on your phone. So hopefully I don't butcher this creator's name. They're called Robin Payot. I'll put the description below of everything that you need to know about how this was made and stuff. And I'll link to, obviously, this game itself, so you can try it out if you want. But yeah, apparently they made this game. I'm not too familiar with how it was made, but apparently it was made using 3.js, which I think lets you play like 3D stuff in the browser. But yeah, there's like some articles and stuff you can look up to see how they did it. But I really wanted to check this out. So here we have two modes. Explore the Ocean is what we're going to start with. And then there's the Rupees game, which we'll check out when we're done. But here you can see the exploration method, arrow keys, and, camera with the mouse. I'm not exactly how this would work on the phone, but I'm sure it would let you know. And our goal here is to find the Triforce pieces. So we have our hook, which we can use to collect treasure under the sea. And yeah. Look at this. Now this isn't this isn't the full game. This is the sea portion. So we're basically going around to each island, and I think you could see most of the island here. It's not massive, right? They don't have like every island in Wind Waker, but all the big ones are here. So we'll check it out, but before I start, there is actually something really cool you could do. So you can see Link here, right? He's got his face and all that. If you click the Link button at the top, you can actually change Link's face. So you can see all the different mouth options. His O face, happy, sad, confused. And then you could change his eyes, right? So if you want him to look really happy, you got like a droopy eye or something. I don't know. You can mix and match and do all sorts of funny things. I thought this was kind of neat. You can have like different facial expressions that you can't normally have in the regular version of the game, but I think we'll do something like we'll do this, where it looks like he's squinting at you. But yeah, well, I thought that was pretty neat. Right, and you could switch your mode too up here. So if you want to switch to the other one, the rupee run or whatever it's called. And then I'll do the about section at the end. But yeah, look, they have Windfall. Playing the music. So here's where we use the hook, right? It's just like the game where you see the shinies in the sea or the ocean, and you can get the treasure. So here we have the silver rupee. Right? I'm not sure. These things pop up occasionally. Nothing really happens when they pop up. But yeah, you can see it's not like it doesn't have all the details, but you can see most of it, which is really cool. And yeah, you notice all these rupees pop up. Now, I don't think rupees really do anything. They're just there to collect. If there is like a secret tied to collecting rupees, let me know, because I'm not really sure if something happens when you collect like 99999, like max out your rupee count. There might be. But yeah, here's Tower of Gods. Let me zoom out the camera so we could see a little bit better. Yeah, but it's cool. You have like the... You can't go in. No, you can't actually go in it. Even though it looks like you might be able to. Found the first Triforce. So yeah, there's 3 pieces of Triforce, as you know. Oop. Collided into something there. Yeah, you can see the enemy ships are starting to pop up now. I think maybe that's what these little enemy posts are for, to let you know that these things are nearby. The enemy boats, and they'll come charging at you. And you can take damage. If you notice in the top right, we have 3 hearts. So you can take damage. So if I was to run into this, you see that, ooh, we actually died. But that's okay, because it just starts you back off here. So yeah, you can take damage. So I think we did Windfall, we did the Tower of Gods. I think we were heading over here next. So yeah, there's actually no, like if you do lose all your health, it just restarts you back in the center so you can continue exploring. Thankfully, we don't lose any progress. We also keep our rupees too, which makes me wonder if there's something that you get for collecting all the, like, maxing out your rupees. I'm not sure. But here we're in Dragon Roost. We have a treasure here. Ba-na-na-na. Look at Link's face. I love how you could change the face. But yeah, you got your secret cave here. Look, the broken shrine was here. You can see like the entrance to their village. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, not hyper detailed, but enough there that you can recognize everything. Yeah, you can see there's big lights over there. Those are ones you definitely want to check out. But I want to hit every island before we finish. Ooh, Forest Haven. You can see the island here where we get the photo stuff done. I don't think we could see the Great Deku Tree, unfortunately, because the Great Deku Tree is actually inside Forest Haven. But yeah, pretty cool. It'd be funny if like Makar or something was standing outside. Yeah, but we went to Dragon Roost already. So let's continue our journey. Oh, they have the little hook, the grappling hook things that you could use. We're using it for treasure hunting at the moment, but if we were to board the island, we could use it to swing across gaps and stuff. I believe this looks like Outset. Here we go, Outset Island. And look, this is pretty cool. They have the entrance back here. It's open. You can't go in it. But we've already blown it open. There's Grandma's house. Right? And you could see the, I forgot the guy's name who helps you learn sword moves and stuff. Well, let's check this out. Triforce shard number 2. It's interesting because it's a piece, right? It's not the whole thing. But it registers as the whole thing. Yeah, but we can't see. No Ariel, no Grandma. There's the forest up there. Where we first discovered Tetra. Oh my god, look at all these ships. That's scary. Good thing we don't have to go over there. We're going this way. I wonder if they all spawned in because we collected the second Triforce piece. And what is this rock over here? I'm curious. Is this part of Forsaken Fortress? It might be part of Forsaken Fortress. We just have to load it in. See, look how they charge at you. Yeah, see, now it loaded in. It was a rock. But yeah, we have the ships. The pirate ships. But yeah, we can actually go in this one a little bit. And I wonder if this is the last piece, because this is a pretty big area. It is. So it says we found the last Triforce shards, and now we have the Master Sword and Mirror Shield, which allows us to go 1.5 times faster. Which is really nice, because now we can continue exploring at a faster pace. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can see the doors open over here. No Phantom Ganon. But let's take a look. Let's just, see, I don't think there's anything fancy. I don't see the spotlights, or can you? No, I don't see the spotlights. Yeah, you can see we're going a little bit faster now. Completely missed that. Yeah, no spotlights. I don't even see the bird's nest. But I think this is the island we started at, I think. Like, this is your starting point. I forgot what this one is called, but this is the house you get for collecting the deed. Right? And then you could do the puzzles in here. Which is pretty cool. Too close! Yeah, but we did Tower of Gods. Oops, didn't see that. Forsaken Fortress. I think we did see everything at this point. So now, what you could do... Now, I don't know if there's an actual, like, end here. This is Windfall, right? I think this is Windfall. Looks like it. Yeah, but if you just keep going and going and going, like the enemies just keep popping up and rupees just keep popping up. Like you'd see now we're getting like the white rupees. These are worth 200. So you could rank up a bunch of rupees really fast. So I guess while I'm doing this really quick, I could do a shameless plug. I did play through this game on my channel. The GameCube version released on the Switch 2 through the GameCube app. And I did play through it because this is one of my favorite games ever, pretty much. It's one of my favorite Zelda games ever. So I just had to play through it. So that's up on my channel if you're interested in watching it and you want something chill on in the background or something, or you just want to see somebody play through the game again. That would be really cool. But I also have plans to maybe do the HD version. Now, for the HD version, I was looking into it. There is a Linkle mod. I was thinking maybe I could play through Wind Waker again with the Linkle mod. I think that would be kind of cool. That's something I have on my mind. That's probably something I'm not going to do right away because I pretty much just went through Wind Waker on GameCube. But in the future, that is something I do want to do. I do want to check out some of the Linkle mods. I know there's a Linkle mod for the HD version of Wind Waker, and there's a Linkle mod for, I think, Breath of the Wild. I think it's Breath of the Wild. which looks really cool. I know the one for Breath of the Wild is like really detailed, and it has like a bunch of like armor and stuff, so I definitely do want to check that out. But when I do replay Wind Waker HD, I'm thinking about doing the Linkle mod for that as well. So just some thoughts, and some, if you're watching this and you do watch my Let's Plays, just kind of a hint at what may be coming in the future, in the far future. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this playthrough. There's a couple things, other things I want to show off, right? You can take a picture, which is kind of cool. So you can, you know, make a desktop, right? If you have a funny Link face, you could do that. Let's take a look at the about real quick. So yeah, Robin Payot, I think I'm saying it right. I'm about to die. Yeah, you can see the credits here. Maybe one of these links can tell you how all this was made and stuff, which is really cool. 3.js is the thing they used. And then if we go into modes, there's this, which is really cool. This is completely new. Look, you can see your rupee count at the end. But here, it's like an endless runner, basically. So we just go through and collect as many rupees as we can. And it gets harder and harder, as you know. The farther you get, the longer you play, the harder it becomes. And here you have your 3 lives as normal. So we'll see how far we can get. You see the ships are starting to spawn in now. But this is really cool. I haven't actually tried this on the phone yet. But this is something that would be like really fun to play on like break or something. If you're like, oop, took damage already. If you're like on break at work or something and you just want something to pass the time, get your mind off of things. Now you can see it's really ramping up. Yeah, it's getting crazy pretty fast, huh? Oh, we can see they actually have, like the boss version of those ships. That's pretty cool. That's not in the exploration part of the game, but I really wanted to check this out. I thought it was really cool. Like I said, all the links are going to be in the description. Credits going to be in the description. If you want to try it out, definitely check it out. It's a fun little thing that you could play. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys on another one. Later.